Missouri's governor says he'll sign a law tomorrow to block local governments from requiring more EV charging stations. The bill is in a response to a mandate that St. Louis County rolled out a few years ago. It would have required developers to put charging stations in parking lots that had more than 30 spaces, but the county eventually backed down and after a lot of blowback. The bill on the governor's desk prevents cities and counties from imposing EV charging requirements now. And despite the numbers, EV manufacturers say they believe EVs are growing in popularity.
Specifically within this past year, we've received a lot of engagement from our local business customers that are wanting to learn more about it, either to meet sustainability goals within their organization or just meet the needs of their customers that are coming to their businesses.
The same bill also bans local governments from requiring home sellers to get an inspection on their property before a sale.